Hey, in this video, I want to talk about what is value selling and what is transactional selling. If you're facing challenges in client acquisition, if you're finding difficulties in getting clients on board, what could be the reason? There must be several reasons, but one of the main reason is that you may be focusing on transactional selling. So let's understand what is value selling and transactional selling. The value selling is having a consultative approach when you are selling your products or services to the end customer, whereas transactional selling is just focusing on that particular transaction. You just want to make sure the customer buys your product for that one time and then you're not concerned about it. Let me give you some examples. So when you go to a doctor, he gives you a consultative approach. He understands your pain points, he understands your problem, and then accordingly, he gives you the solution. So he will actually give you direction whether you should go for a surgery or for a particular medication. So he understands the problem and then give you consultation. Whereas if you will see the transactional sellings example, the main example is people who keep calling for credit card sales, insurance sales, and they just want to hang up fast. They just want to get through that call. In case if you say no, they will immediately go to the next call. So they want to make sure at least out of 100 phone calls, 2-3 people will buy their product in a day. That is transactional selling. They're not going to educate you how the product is going to help you. They're not going to help you, or they're not going to understand your problems. They will just try to sell the product. That is transactional selling. So my recommendation is that you should be focusing on value selling rather than transactional selling if you want to get multiple customers on board for your business. So what are the benefits of value selling? Let's understand now. The very first benefit, which is very important, is gaining customers' trust. So when you actually have consultative approach, you're not trying to push your services, you're not trying to sell your services, and you are trying to educate your customer in their particular problem, that how your solution could help them. If you are educating them, they will actually start trusting you, and then they will look for your solutions. Hey, if you're getting some value from this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. The second benefit is that you will have consistent sales pipeline. That means you are trying to consult your potential prospects. You're not trying to push your services by transactional selling. So your potential prospects, whenever they have challenges, questions, they will always come to you to find a solution. The third benefit is competitive advantage. Most of your competitors will be looking forward to do transactional selling because nobody has patience. They just want clients to come on board as fast as possible. But you're not trying to sell any services, whereas you are trying to add value to your customers. You are trying to educate them. You're trying to bring the solution to their business. Okay, these are the solutions, and if you use these solutions, this is the value addition that you are going to have. This is what you're going to do. So you are actually going to stand out in your competition. The fourth benefit is leverage in pricing. So even if you're charging little more than your competitors, your prospects or customers will still consider your services because you are trying to consult them. Now let's go back to the example of doctors value selling. Now if you go to a doctor and he understands your problem, he gives you a consultative approach, he educates you on the problem and then offers you a solution. Even if he's charging you a little higher price, would you not consider his consultation? Of course, yes, because you are very convinced with what consultation he has given you. So pricing is another advantage that value selling will bring to the table. The another important benefit that value selling will actually add to your business is creating authority in a particular domain or in area. So whenever your potential prospects are facing any challenges, if they're facing any issues, they will always consider to call you rather than calling your competitors, because they consider you as an authority in that particular area. They think that, okay, you have that particular knowledge, you have that expertise, and they know that you will never try to sell your services. So they will always feel free to call you. So after discussing the benefits of value selling, now let's understand how you will do value selling. The first one is that doing proper homework. You need to understand your customer. You need to know your prospect very well. If you're in B2B business, you can understand their LinkedIn profile, their social profiles, their interest, their disinterest. This homework will give you a lot of insights before going for such sales meeting. The second important point in value selling is probing and listening. The probing is basically asking all relevant questions to your potential prospects. So when you're in a sales meeting, make sure that you have open-ended questions to your customer. Open-ended questions is like, what are their current challenges? Are they already using any existing services from your competitors? If yes, then why are they leaving such services? So what exactly are they expecting from you? So ask this type of open-ended questions, and that will give you a lot of insights. And after probing, make sure that you're doing listening. So you're actually listening to them carefully. When you're listening, that means let them speak. Don't interrupt their conversation in between. Listening will also give you an opportunity to lead that meeting in the right direction. The third important point in value selling is having a consultative approach. So make sure that you're not trying to just push your services. You're not trying to immediately sell your services or products, but you are actually doing a consultation. You have enough knowledge in your industry or in your product or services. You're understanding the customer's problems, their pain points, and then you're actually offering them consultation. You're educating them to solve certain problems. The fourth point in value selling is having case studies. So when you are going for such kind of sales meetings, make sure you have certain case studies ready. Maybe how your company has helped existing customers, how their problem has been solved, what challenges they're facing, and then your solutions, how it actually helped them to resolve that problem. So those type of case studies will create credibility in customers' mind. And fifth important point in value selling is having USP. USP is a unique selling proposition. So basically how you differentiate yourself from your competitors. Do you offer better pricing or do you offer better features? Exactly how do you compete amongst your competitors? That is USP. If you explain your USP very well, along with the consultative approach and case studies, and if you're listening to your customers, I think getting clients is absolutely easy. So in your next sales meeting, make sure you have a value selling rather than transactional selling. In case if you have any more questions about sales, business development, then make sure you can WhatsApp me on +91 9511 841 495 or visit my website is www.offshoringconsultant.com. In this video, I will take your leave and I will see you in the next one.